Ever wondered if failure is just a pit stop on the road to success? Let's ponder about this for a moment. We've been conditioned to perceive failure as a roadblock, an end. But what if we flip the script? What if we view failure not as a full stop, but as a comma in our life's narrative? Take a trip down memory lane and remember the greats. Consider Albert Einstein, who didn't speak until he was 4, or Walt Disney, who was told he lacked creativity. And let's not forget the Beatles, who were initially turned down by a record company. Now imagine if they had let their failures define them. We wouldn't have Eat Like MC2, Mickey Mouse, or Hey Jude. And just for a laugh, remember the time when Decca Records rejected the Beatles, saying, "Guitar groups are on the way out"? Talk about a prediction gone wrong. So failure isn't the end of the world, is it? Perhaps it's just the beginning of a success story. Now let's talk about a man who had a knack for failure, Thomas Edison. Thomas Alva Edison, a name synonymous with invention and innovation, was no stranger to failure. The path to his success was littered with countless setbacks and disappointments. Most notably, his journey to inventing the light bulb was a testament to his relentless determination and resilience. Imagine this. Edison, in his quest to illuminate the world, faced 1,000 unsuccessful attempts. Yes, you heard that right, 1,000. For many of us, after a handful of failures, we might call it quits. But not Edison. He saw each failure not as a roadblock, but as a stepping stone, a lesson learnt. It's said that a reporter once asked him, "Mr. Edison, how did it feel to fail 1,000 times?" To which Edison replied, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." What a comeback, right? But oh, the wisdom in those words. Edison understood something many of us often forget. Each failure is not a dead end, but a detour, a redirection to a better path. He saw every unsuccessful attempt as a discovery of another way not to invent the light bulb. And what happened in the end? Did he eventually give up? Not at all. In fact, it was after these 1,000 attempts that he finally created a practical, long-lasting electric light bulb. Edison's story is a powerful reminder that it's not about how many times you fail, but about how many times you pick yourself up and keep going. His innovative spirit and unwavering persistence were instrumental in shaping the world as we know it today. From the phonograph to the electric light bulb, his inventions have lit up our lives, quite literally, and continue to do so even after more than a century. So, Edison didn't just invent the light bulb. He also shed light on the true essence of failure, didn't he? So, what can we learn from Edison's journey and our own failures? Well, let's start with resilience. Edison didn't let 1,000 failed attempts deter him. He kept going, and in doing so, he demonstrated immense resilience. And then there's creativity. Every failure is an opportunity to think outside the box, to innovate, to challenge the status quo. Failure also teaches us the ability to adapt. When one method doesn't work, we change our approach, we tweak our strategy, we adapt. In this sense, failure is not a setback, but a setup for a comeback. Now imagine failure as a grumpy old cat. You can try to shoo it away, but it'll just come back, probably knocking over a few things in the process. Instead, learn to live with it, perhaps even stroke it occasionally. You never know, it might just purr. Remember, when life gives you lemons, don't just make lemonade. Invent a new lemon-based cocktail. As we draw to a close, let's engage in some introspection. Are we prepared to welcome failure into our lives? You see, it's not the enemy of success. It's an integral part of the concoction. It's that necessary pinch of spice that enhances our journey's savoriness. However, to relish the flavor of success, we need a paradigm shift in we perceive failure. Begin to view failure as a stepping stone rather than an obstacle. Each instance of failure brings you one step closer to achieving your goals. Consider each failure as a vital clue, a precious piece of wisdom that illuminates your path to success. Granted, failure may be a bitter pill to swallow, but it's all part of voyage. It's the mechanism through which we learn, evolve, and ultimately triumph. So the next time you stand on the intersection of success and failure, bear in mind, failure is not terminal. It's merely a scenic route on your journey to success. So when you stumble, don't despair. Simply it off and say, well, there's one way not to do it, and march on resolutely towards your success. Before we sign off, please take a moment to hit that like button, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to our channel for more empowering content. Don't forget to share this video with others who may benefit from it. Also, check out the links in the description below for some incredibly impactful books on overcoming failure. These resources could be the catalyst you need to transform your perceptions of failure and taste the sweet victory of success.